We should be back now. I'm not sure what's causing that. I wonder if it's because... Everything seems okay, but we should be back now. Let me know if you can see us. Twitch stopped. Yeah, I don't know what happened, but we should be back. I think it was just Twitch issues. You're back. Yeah, just Twitch issues. It keeps doing this every now and again, and I don't know what drives it. I don't know what actually causes it to happen, because everything like from our connection seems excellent. Like all of the stats are excellent. There's no dropped frames. We're at 13,000 kilobits a second. It's just like it's using 60 frames a second. It's using 3.5% of my CPU. It's like nothing. But then it just drops. And I think it must be on the Twitch end. It must be on the Twitch end, but it is what it is. Anyway, that was might be Liz's doing. Yeah, she knows I was complaining about her. Okay, so first things first. Now we've had a look at our that cable's definitely on the way out. That's a cable issue because that cable is clearly very dodgy. I need to get a replacement cable. I shall have to reach out to David at Core Keys and see if he can do me something. Maybe it's Mel wiggling the cables. Mel's not in today. She's not working today. Right, let's flip this keyboard over and take it apart and figure out why we have a couple of keys not working. I suspect it's going to be that I missed a couple of solder points. I'd know if she was here. So yeah, I don't know what caused the drops, but is what it is. I'll take this apart and see if we can figure out why I have a couple of keys that don't work. But I'm going to guess that it's just me missing things without being soldered. Wi-Fi got stuck in our empty head. Just bouncing around in there for days and can't find a way out. So empty. Yeah, I'm going away for Christmas. We usually go to my mother and father-in-law's for Christmas, so we'll be doing that this year as usual. We'll be leaving on Monday afternoon and coming back at the weekend. So yeah, that'd be nice. And then I'll be back in work on Monday the 29th. So Mel's working on Monday coming, but I'll be off on Monday because that's when we go away. And I have like a half day tomorrow. I'm only in for half of the day tomorrow, so Mel will be in the whole day, but I'll only be in for the afternoon. And the reason for that is because me and my wife are off to get tattoos. Okay, that's that disconnected. Let's see if we can figure out why a couple of keys aren't working. So, the reason why that key's not working is because I didn't solder it. What was the other key that wasn't working? I should have tested the keys first, but well, at least we know that one's not working. Let's fix that first, and then we'll put it back together and test it. Soldering iron. Were we a distraction when you built this one? Apparently so. I just missed one key. I think the other key is actually the FN key, but what we'll do is we'll test it and we'll put it back together and we'll get it all working. Just checking in to say hello. I'm having a party food for lunch because I can't be the only one who loves the bits of supermarket. How about Christmas? You are not, dude. I also like to partake in party food at Christmas. The little sausage rolls especially. that should be us. I was too distracting, clearly. Right, let's now give that a try. Just connecting the JST cable. I also know why designers only put like short JST cables on. It does make it difficult sometimes. Right, let's grab a cable that we know works, that isn't dodgy as sin. Let's put that in. And then let's load up. There's a GMK similar version that's live at the minute that you might like, Geeky Ed, Divina Papaya, and that's in group buy right now. In fact, I will show you because it's so good. I really like it. Come down to the live group buys. And then this is live right now. This is GMK Divina Papaya. And I've already guaranteed the UK ISO kits for both MT New and CYL. So they are guaranteed to be made. And I'm praying that you guys don't leave me with hundreds and hundreds of UK ISO kits left over. So those are now available. The UK ISO kits are sold at cost. They're literally £13.50 each. Please consider picking up Divina Papaya and the UK ISO kits. Please, please, please don't, like, I think we're like 4% of the way to MOQ here from natural sales, so please don't leave me with hundreds of those. But yeah, they are super, super cute, and it is probably one of the better key sets of this year. Look how good this looks. Just look how good it looks. So pretty. So cute. Bonjour, Mr. Frenchman. I would like to do UK ISO for everything. I really would, and we do for the vast majority of things. But GMK, it's always the hardest to do it for. So let's test this keyboard and make sure everything works. Okay, all working there. Oh, backspace isn't working, so we need to have a look at backspace. That might be in the second key that I wasn't sure of. That's all working now. Caps lock is set to Windows, which is fine. Nubs is now working. Yeah, okay, all working here. And FN should work as well. Yeah, okay, FN's working. Control, Alt, Space. Okay, so backspace is the only thing that's not working now. Let's have a look at backspace and see if we can figure out what's going on there. I could have afforded to buy my house that I can't get a mortgage for out of the UK ISO kits that we've supported over the years. Absolutely. Yeah, the rounded tops ones are MT New. Yeah. And look, we did not solder backspace either. So that would be why that doesn't work. So let's solder that, and then we can finish putting it together. And then we can bund it back up when it's done. Which reminds me, I also need to order some solder because I am on the last couple of rolls. I've probably got maybe 2 keyboards left in this roll, if that. Okay, there we go. That was all it needed. Just 2 little dabs of solder. Yeah, I figured it was just that and me rushing. Wish GMK would even lower MOQ, but to do some sort of KKB deal for you or something similar. If they could do the deal that I would love for them to do match the deal that I have with Signature Plastics and KKB, which is that I will broadly give the sets to the customer for free, but pay for them with base kits, and it's like, you know, at cost. But like, Melissa's done a real solid on the pink alert keycaps, so you know, we couldn't advertise at the time because we didn't have the deal agreed, but we have now got the deal agreed, and it means that everyone who did buy DCS pink alert is getting UK ISO keycaps, even if they didn't know they were getting them. They'll be included with the base kit, but only through PT. Just the Cloudline in general is like such a cool keyboard. We actually had DPD come in for a meeting the other day, and the rep from DPD saw this keyboard and she was like, "Oh my god, I need to buy that off you."
Incredible.
Like, you can't afford it. You don't want to know how much this would be. Dark Wolfie, thank you so much for the follow. SP are in an interesting position right now. And I don't know how they're going to go. I'm not sure if they'll find a buyer.
Tasty, tasty.
Dark Wolfie, thank you so much for the sub. You have lit up my rocket ship. Thank you so much for that. Yeah, I don't know if they're going to find a buyer or not. I suspect not. I just don't know who would be in a position to buy them. Although whoever buys SP, maybe they'll want to buy Prototypist off me, you know. If anyone does want to buy Prototypist, just let me know. Maybe we can have a chat about it. Oh man. Okay, so we have an issue with this screw. That is now... I'm going to have to tap this hole. Oh gosh, this is not nice to do. I think I might have to retap this hole because the screw is not tightening properly. Let's see if we can get that to change. Okay. I think that was cross-threaded at first, but it's gone in nicely the second time. I think we're okay. The issue with the spacebar again. Just where's my switchboard? Keycap color. Is it my spacebar bone? No. Okay, fixed. Fixed. DCS pepper bait. Yeah, this is pepper bait. Look at that. DCS pepper bait. One of the few sets that actually has UK ISO because I had to commission that separately. It's a DCS pepper bait with UK ISO on the Cloudline with Type R's on a copper plate, and it sounds so good. Such a good board. Man, that's a beautiful board. Right, okay, so the board is now fixed. Now we have to build, sorry Voidmain, but now we have to build the ANSI layout. So that was the main layout. The next thing we're going to do is put the same switches back in the previous build, but on the hotspot PCB. So the other day we were in the process of sorting out the hotspot PCB and plate, which is going to be in ANSI only. And getting it prepped for build, but I think we were a stabilizer short, so we need to rebuild the stabilizer, which I think all of the parts are in here for, he says. We have the wire, we have that. I have that. Okay, there is a single screw just under here that has. Oh man, I just had another screw that I've lost now. Where did that go? There is another screw that's under here, but we do need to take out the switches. I've got a switch plug and my loop pen for the final stabilizer. So we need to undo this, put in the final stabilizer, give it a quick test. And then pop it to one side. Okay, so we now need to do the stabilizer for split left shift, which is the stabilizer here. So let's assemble that. What's the difference between a group buy and a pre-order? So a group buy is where production has not yet started. You are committing to buy one before production has started. That means you get the cheapest price, but it's the longest wait. A pre-order is where we've already paid for the production slot, so production is happening. Because the other thing is that a group buy may fail to hit its MOQ and may fail to get produced, in which case you just get a refund. When you're buying into a pre-order, it's already been agreed that manufacturing is going to take place, and we have already paid the manufacturer or in the process of paying the manufacturer for it, and you get it at a slightly higher price with slightly less weight and guaranteed to be made. And then in stock is when it's physically set here on our shelf. So those are kind of the three stages. So first up, before it's manufactured, it's a group buy. You are joining the group buy. If it doesn't make MOQ, you'll get a refund if it gets cancelled. If it does make MOQ, you get it for the cheapest price, but you have to wait. Pre-order, it's in manufacturing and it will be ready at some point in the near future, and you have to pay a little bit more for that. And then in stock, physically set on the shelf, it'll ship the same working day if you order it. Which reminds me, should we do some Christmas discounts on the store after I've done this stabilizer? I wasn't going to do anything massively public, but I can do some discounts for you guys, I think. The fourth stage, the most common, out of stock. Do you know, I know you say that jokingly, but we have more in stock now than at any point in keyboards. Like, we've changed so much about how much is in stock and available. We have tons and tons of product in stock, and people still complain, oh, you don't have enough in stock, Jay, where's the rest of your stock? Why didn't you have this in stock? Why didn't you have that in stock? It's like, that product ran like 4 years ago. We do not have any stock of that left. Okay, I'm just one washer short, and I am loath to put a different type of washer in it, so I'm going to have to find a clear washer in a second. Let me get that first one in. You know, we have really changed the game on what it means to be in stock over the past couple of years. It's such a huge difference from where we were to where we are now. I haven't soldered in switches into a wing keyless layout. Wait, what? I'm just going to find a washer that fits the rest of the washers on this. My box of stabilizers. Right, this. And apparently I have a delivery that's about to arrive, so you might hear the doorbell go in a minute, and I'll have to go and jump and grab that. Anything juicy coming up that you can share? Yes and no. Bob Hotshot, thank you so much for 36 months of subs. You have lit up my rocket ship. Thank you so much, dude. What would you like details on? What is something you'll be interested in knowing about? And whilst you guys contemplate that, I'm going to do something absolutely stupid and give you all 15% off anything you order that's in stock today, just for you guys watching the stream. So let me create that discount right now. Just because I'm feeling generous and I want you guys to be able to have all of the nice things. Okay. Finishes at 9 o'clock tonight. That's in 8 hours and 16 minutes. The discount code is as follows. Just the words StreamLove, capital S, capital L. And it will work on anything that's in stock so you can get Christmas gifts, stocking stuffers, whatever you want. There you go. And we'll pin that. Cool. There you go. You can now get 15% off anything in stock. Just while we're streaming. Right, let's catch up with chat. What's this mouse? This is an MX Master 3 customized with our SPC logo, which is for our Twitch subs. That's the logo they designed for themselves. So yeah. I got paid today. Why would you do such a thing? JQ, I love you very much, man. So yeah. Manu detailed next year's releases, so much coming. Dude, like, you wouldn't even believe what's coming next year. There are so many projects that we're already signed up to that are happening next year. It's insane. It's just absolutely insane. Let's zoom in a little bit so you guys can see what I'm doing here. But effectively, I'm just going to put these switches in. Or maybe that's a little bit too far in. Somewhere around here might be better. There we go. And this PCB and plate is just going to be the spare one in case I ever want to switch it out. GMK Noel for me. So happy that's getting R2 finally in the new year. I think it goes live on the 28th. I think, or 26th or something like that. I don't think it's that far away. I think it's actually this year that it goes live. Sharon and I were talking about the details earlier on today. New stock meant to be included. It's just for you guys watching. Yeah, everything in stock right now. So don't say I never do anything for you guys. And don't be sharing it with people off stream or risk my ire. No, I'm just kidding. You can share it around if you want to. But I'll finish at 9 o'clock. I just like the pretty colours. Yeah, pretty colours are pretty. But I do appreciate all of you watching the streams and coming along and keeping me entertained. So that's why we do you guys special discounts that the Discord doesn't really get to know about. Something tells me you guys aren't going to buy enough stock that I'm going to have to worry about it during the stream. Like, no one's going to buy me out of all stock. Although it'd be nice if you wanted to. It'd be nice if you wanted to. Someone did ask me the other day who isn't into keyboards. They were like, if you sold Prototypist, what would you need to get out of it? Like, if you wanted to sell the company, and they're not into keyboards, they don't understand the hobby particularly. And it's like, I don't know. Like, how do you price a company? How do you value something that you've spent all your life build, or the past 5 years of your life building? And it's like, I don't really know. I joke about it a little bit, selling the company on, but I wouldn't actually have a clue on how to price it or value it, really. Because, like, if someone wanted to use a company like Prototypist to make, you could basically make not unlimited, but you could make 10 times more profit than we make. Because my aim is not to make profit; it's to bring new things to the market. So it'd be interesting to see what some people would do with the company. How do the cherry petal switches sound and feel? I really like them. I actually have them in my QK65 V3. So this is going to be the crappiest sound test ever for you, but yeah, super happy with those. Just realised I was probably typing a million things into whatever I was clicked on then. I think the best way of describing petals is what browns should feel like. And I have to remember that we're building this wing keyless, so not to put the switches in the wing keyless slots. This is a plate fork, so the idea is actually light blue in colour, but the idea is that it goes between, and you can see it fits exactly around switches. It props up the plate, it goes in between the PCB and the plate, and it means that when you're installing switches, the plate doesn't drop down, because of course the plate is supposed to be floating above. So you can see there's like a gap here between the two. It's supposed to be floating above and clipped into the switches. So the plate fork is just a little tool that allows you to push down on the switches and push them into position without the plate dropping. It keeps the plate in its correct place. So it snaps into the switch and it is held and floating in its correct position. The tighter the plate, the more you need one. I think we have these in stock. If not, I do have some I can put back in stock. I also found some, in fact, actually that reminds me, I do need to put stem trimmers in stock as well, because I found a couple of those earlier. Let me see if I can find them. And I'll just do this now. I know right, there are 2 stem trimmers available. I'll add those back to in stock. Okay, stem trimmers are now back on the website, but there's only 2. They're here. And then plate forks is the other one. And there's 2 of those as well. Okay, and then I had some balanced wires as well. I'll pop those back in stock too. Cool, okay, those are all back in stock now. Stem trimmers make such a great fidget toy or stocking stuffer. They do, yeah, and they're back in stock now. There's only a couple of them though, so if you want one, order it quick, is what I would say. I bought 2 different batches of Duroc T1 silent tactiles. After a few months, 60 to 70% of them start ticking. Is that normal? No. That tends to suggest you've lubricated them and the lube is now attacking the rubber on the side of them. You prefer legs in stockings? Nice. We now know what's on JQ's FYP page on Instagram. Oh, that doesn't feel good. That feels like we've bent a pin. Where did I put my switch puller? Yeah, definitely bent a pin there. The secret OnlyFans page, you see. Fishnets? Sure. If that's what you like, Reed, you go for it, man. I am not one to judge. You guys don't want to see the kind of negative things Reed sends me on Instagram. It's kind of worrying. In safe hands? Cool. I love to wind you up, Reed. It's so funny. I don't see Super Hens. Has he got a murky only? Not murky OnlyFans. Has he? A Super Hen's got a murky Instagram profile as well. Okay, just about there now with these switches, and then we can give this a test, and then we can put the keycaps back on it. I made the mistake of showing people at the open day that I used to get advertisements for a men's underwear company, and I showed them the underwear company, and there was, don't get me wrong, there's some interesting things. It's nothing I would ever personally buy, but the company's called Den Loungewear, and I made the mistake of opening it up again on Instagram and showing people it, and now I keep getting advertised it. But think lingerie for ladies, but for men, and that's what this kind of company sells, which is interesting. And now I'm bombarded with advertisements again from them because I opened it up. Trust someone with their hands in their name as much as I trust someone with the captain. So not very much then. Super Hands posts foot pictures. Cool. Hey, again, if that's what you guys are into, I am not going to judge you. I do feel like there's a market out there for some enterprising individual to do keyboards and feet. Like, I think there must be a crossover in that market. Thank you so much, Gemma, for the sub. You have lit up my rocket ship. Sorry to Prime. Merry Christmas and much love, everyone. Don't worry about it. It's all right. 2 years as well, Gemma. 2 years. Somehow you've been subbed for 2 years. That's insane. Right. Let's now give this PCB a test. Let's grab switch hitter. Let's give this a test and make sure everything works. Okay, looking good so far. Oh, we've got it on ISO. Let's change it back to ANSI. This is ANSI. Let's do that again. Okay, looking good so far. Let's get these out of the way. Working. Okay, all working, which means we can put this away. There we go. So now we have 2 builds. Didn't one of the keyboard content creators back in 2020, 2021 do OnlyFans as well? Yeah, there's a couple of them that have OnlyFans accounts as well. That's not... I wouldn't say it's common, but it's not like unheard of for there to be crossover between multiple kind of genres. Oh, we've changed this time and gone for the full shift, so we will need to change that key out. So I have to grab it up in a second, but this is GMK Prussian Blue. How do I store my assemblies? I have some cupboards over here that they get thrown in, and I literally just chuck them in. It's not the most glamorous. but I tend not to have. It's rare I have more than one build for a keyboard that's all assembled and ready to go. Usually, my keyboard assemblies are. I usually have one, and then I have spare parts, and the spare parts go in their own drawers. So the key we don't need this time round. Good damn, I had your stream in the background as working was one of my USBs kept disconnecting and reconnecting. Sorry man, yeah, we were just testing the PCB here. Old discount code is still showing from the bot. Oh, okay. Yeah. Let me amend that. Because you can get 15% off today if you're watching. Let me update it now. Chatbot, chat commands, discount. Where's discount? There it is. Let's check that's working. There you go, all updated. Looks darker against the red switches. Yeah, I mean it's Prussian blue. Like like that's probably a better example, but it is Prussian blue. Prussian blue is nice, a lot darker than the images. The images on the website are pretty close, to be honest with you. The stream lights are way off, and if you look at the face cam, it's, I mean, even that's not great because we have like that's probably closer, but because we have the stream lights up here, it just kind of washes the colors out a little bit unless I bump up the saturation, and then that kind of does funky things to the colors. It's great for pastel colors, that's pretty close, but when it comes to dark blues, it's not the greatest, but it's not a million miles away. What's the shipping cutoff? Effectively, it's Friday. If you order before 2 p.m. on Friday, it will be dispatched on Friday, and then you should get it for Christmas, assuming you choose DHL rather than the free shipping option at checkout. The free shipping I can't guarantee, but yeah, if you choose the DHL option at checkout, that should guarantee it for UK domestic. The cutoff for international is today. That's the doorbell. I will leave you with a view of my keyboard. I'll be back in 2 minutes, guys, because I need to go grab that. we go. Amazon package received. Oh, yeah. I think it's already probably a little bit too late for Royal Mail to deliver, just based on what we're seeing with Royal Mail delivery times. There's stuff we dispatched on Monday that's still not arrived, which is, well, not good. But yeah, for DHL Friday before 2 p.m. I'll probably put up another reminder for it on Discord today. Your skin looks very white on my TV. On my monitor, you just look British. So much for washed colours. I think this is pretty fair reflection of my skin colour. Like, it's warm in here now because I've had the heater on, so I'm a little bit red in the face. But yeah, that's pretty accurate for skin colour. Which is a bizarre thing that I've never had to discuss on stream before. Okay. Find that a lot of sets look darker IRL than in renders, especially for blues and especially for all the sets. Maybe I just need better lighting. Maybe. Jay, you've spoken to Kate at Hebe recently. They seem super low profile at the minute. I speak to Andy more than Kate, if I'm honest. I haven't spoken to either of them for a little bit of time. Probably probably a couple of weeks, to be honest, since I last spoke to them. Maybe a month. It's not a huge amount of time, but yeah, I haven't caught up with them for a little bit. I think after the whole Rama thing, they're just keeping a low profile because of what the kind of fallout from that's been, whilst they assess and decide what else they're going to do. I do see Kate posting pictures of Hibiki on Instagram and stuff like that, so I hope they're okay. I hope they're okay. Kate and I used to speak an awful lot, but I haven't spoken to her much recently, I'm afraid. Okay, there we go. That's all of our keycaps on. I am going to go grab the tub for this. You can see it's got a little bit of shine on it because I use this quite a lot. Because we just need to get the full right shift out and put these away. So I'm going to grab the tub for it. This is where I struggle to find the tub now. Right on top, almost like I planned it. Yeah, different screens will vary based on your color of the screen as well, your setup of the screen too. So, right. Let's see if I can find the shift key that I need. Is it going to be this one? It is. There we go. Looking down, I think our view doesn't have a texture screen at the top down. Maybe. Yeah, we still have some of the Lunar New Year's trays in from previous years. They never sold particularly well, at least for us they didn't anyway, so yeah. There we go. That is now our second build for the Cloudline. So now I can switch between the two builds whenever I need to. We have our ANSI Prussian Blue Gateron Type Rs on Alu, which sounds fantastic. And we also have our DCS Pepperbait on Copper, which sounds so good, and Type R switches as well. So there we go. That's now all done, all assembled, and all working. Excellent. Super happy with that. Nice little stream to finish that off with. Oh man. Oh man, I thought the 15% off would have tempted you, but it has tempted literally not a single person. It has tempted absolutely no one. What are the trays for? They're just little rectangular trays. I think we have them on the website actually. This is where we don't. What do we call them? Well, I didn't put them under Luna, that's for sure. Okay, yeah, so this is the holidays one from 2022, which we still have in stock. They're just little trays for, they just about fit a stabilizer wire in. So they're great for little bits and pieces. And of course, if you want to be festive, you can pick these up now and get them with the discount. So there's those trays, there's the Hebe and Boo ones. So these were the, again, 2022 trays. This was for Halloween. I think the knobs went, but the tray didn't. Yeah, we sold out of the knob. And then, we have sold out of the Lunar New Year ones. So these were the Lunar New Year's ones. This was the rabbit tray. And I think there was a cat tray as well, yeah. I think that's all the ones we've done. Yeah, I know they did take a while to sell out, so yeah. I have to get my allergy tablets, ANSI, should I? I'm sorry, dude. I'm sorry. Tomorrow's your last day in the warehouse? Yeah, so tomorrow is my last day in the warehouse. I am working a little bit on Monday morning, but it'll be remote. And I'm not in tomorrow morning. So tomorrow morning I'm off to get a tattoo with my wife. We're getting matching tattoos, not matching, but similar tattoos. We've both lost a lot of weight recently, and that means my wedding ring falls off constantly. So our gifts to each other for Christmas this year is that we're going to have like a little tattoo on our fingers instead of having to wear our wedding rings, because she's in the same position. She's lost a lot of weight and her ring just keeps falling off. I lost mine on the warehouse floor the other day and it bounced and rolled and it took me 25 minutes to find it. So yeah, so we're going for those in the morning. Then I'll be in the workshop about lunchtime and I'll be here until late tomorrow night then. Mel's in tomorrow all day, so she'll cover me in the morning, and then Mel is in on Monday as well, and she will be shipping stuff on Monday. Monday is our last shipping day, but we can't guarantee anything that ships on Monday to arrive before Christmas, unfortunately. So we will be shipping on Monday. And then I'll be working remotely for half the day, so we leave for our trip on Monday afternoon. Monday morning I have a meeting with my accountant, which I'll do from home, to cover some like annual results stuff up to November, up to last month. So from November 24 up to November 2025, we need to go over the books and the paperwork for that, and I need to submit it ASAP so I can try and get my mortgage deal in. So that's what we're discussing on Monday. Unfortunately, I can't meet with them today or tomorrow, which is frustrating, but it is what it is. And then Mel will be off until on the Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, the same as I will, and then we'll both be backing on the 29th. And then Mel is also taking off New Year's Eve, or no, New Year's Day, but I will be in across that week as well. So yeah. Zizora, thank you so much for lighting up my rocket ship. You have subscribed for 18 months. That's a year and a half. That's crazy. Maybe the length of an Omni-type loop pen. Yeah, they're about the same length as a stabilizer of those. About a 7U stabilizer length of those trays, I think. I think that's what they were designed to hold, a stabilizer loop. Stabilizer 7U. Polish diacritics are nice. Yeah, so this is actually not really. We're still showing the browser. This is not really ANSI. It's kind of like a mix with the UK international keys, a lot of the diacritic keys. It's a bit of a mashup. It's got the wrong key here, for example, because UK ISO layout and stuff, and it's just a bit of a mismatch. But it worked for me, and I liked it. So yeah, I'm broke right now. I feel that. Still checking the website. Yeah, fair. I have moved to big computer to luxury. Nice. I appreciate it. We have so much in stock. We have a lot in stock right now. We have an absolute ton of stuff in stock. Some of my favorite things ever from years gone by are back in stock as well. Like the GMK beta set and JS sets. Like, I don't think we've sold a single one of those. The Just Beachy set that went in, I am fawning over it. I can't afford to buy it myself right now because I'm skint, but I want to. There is a board coming that does a blue, and I think Just Beachy will look so good on it. So yeah, there's definitely some stock. Yeah. Hey Funky, thanks for being here. It's mid-afternoon here. We were just doing a little bits and pieces on a build. Cheeky VC maybe tomorrow afternoon if you're doing Death Sweat. Yeah, dude, we can be in voice chat tomorrow. Does Ellie have any other tattoos? No, her first tattoo is going to be a finger tattoo, which is kind of insane and kind of scary. And I am half expecting that I will go first and then she will back out, and that's fine if she does. I don't want to force her to do it, but I am half expecting it to go that way. You just realised how millennial I sound saying that, Barry. You looked at DCS Handabite? No, we were just doing a build stream today. We'll do more looking at stuff on Sundays when we do our normal stream. Today we were just catching up and doing a little build. Wait, what's nuts read? Oh, having a first tattoo on her finger. Yeah, so the idea, I gave my wife free reign to decide what we're going to have done. She's decided on little king and queen crowns, which is kind of cute. She's found some similar ones that she likes, and we're gonna get those. Like, I mean, I'm covered in tattoos. Like, I have tattoos on every limb, I think. So like, I'm no stranger to them, and I have more booked for the new year as well. But yeah, she's gonna get her first one, and she's gonna have like a little feminine crown on her finger. But I mean, we just keep losing our wedding rings constantly, and especially when it's cold, mine just drops off. Like, half the time I'll be doing stuff and I end up getting it to this position because it just drops off, and it drops around my knuckle, and then my finger gets trapped and it gets quite painful. See you later, Gowdy. Thanks for being here. Does sausage count as a limb? No, I don't have that tattooed, and I never will have that tattooed. There's not enough real estate, Reed. Let's be honest. No, I like. In fact, actually, no. My right leg doesn't have any tattoos on it. I have tattoos all down this arm. I have tattoos on this wrist. I have tattoos on this thigh and this calf. Yeah, and I'll have on my finger shortly. But I am having all of this reworked, I think.
Incredible.
Like, it's something I need to discuss with my tattoo artist Simon tomorrow, but I think I'm going to have all of this reworked. So yeah, Mr. Cheek Clapper, what a great username. Welcome to the stream. So yeah, so we're going to work through that and figure it out. But yeah, I suspect because it's nearly 20. Apart from the tattoo I had done on my thigh a couple of weeks ago, maybe a month ago now. It's been nearly 20 years since I had a tattoo prior to that, and as I say, I have quite a few. I think I've got like 40 tattoos now. So, yeah, going through and having some rework, because I have like an owl tattoo on my left calf, and it's about 30 centimeters tall. It's pretty much the whole size of my calf. And over the years, it's kind of like merged together and become a bit of a blob in places because it was quite realistic when it was done. And one of the things that we are looking at is redoing some of that, which is quite fun. Hi Jay, what do you think is the best top mount TKL board right now? You're gonna have to give me more details to go on than Will One Data. What sort of colorways are you looking for? Are you looking for something in stock? Are you looking for something that is in group buy or pre-order? Give me more information. We'll take a look on the site. Is there UK ISO for Just Beachy? Sadly not, Filio Fish. The UK ISO kit was the extensions kit, and that didn't make MOQ, so those kits were cancelled. So unfortunately not. But let's flick over to the website. Like, if you guys are going to make use of the discount code today, because there is 15% off, which is pretty big, and it's only on in-stock stuff. So let's have a look at the in-stock stuff. You can get N16 with 15% off. You can get Just Beachy. This set is so good. Like, it's so nice. I know it doesn't have UK ISO, but it does have ISO support, which is nice. The Zoom TKL. Oh, have we still got a Zoom TKL diner in? We've still got an eggplant purple Zoom TKL diner in. That's pretty cool. I think that offers top mount, doesn't it? Or is it just gasket mounts? I'm looking. I can't remember what type of mounting this has. Top mounting, yeah, top mount. So yeah, I mean the Zoom TKL Dyno is a great board. If that fits for you, Will One Data, maybe look at this because you can get 15% off it if you order it today with the code that's pinned in Twitch chat. Code is StreamLove. It's only live as that code until, did I set it till 9 o'clock tonight or something like that? What did I set it to? When does it end? Yeah, 9 p.m. tonight. You can get 15% off, which is 30 quid off. So you can get it for 30 quid less than that. That's pretty good. So yeah, so maybe take a look at that if you're interested in that. Looked at Beachy and Mono, but the extension kit is needed for me for supers. Fair. Gotta go shower and get lunch before work. Nice. As long as it's an ISO and not an anti-tattoo, I appreciate. So I am gonna get the SPC logo tattooed on me. That's Mel and I are gonna get that done together. So that is gonna happen. What else is looking good? I'm surprised no one's picked up shaded with the discount actually. 15% off on the shaded set. Both base kits, grey on black and black on grey. That's a nice set. Yeah, we've still got the Neo 75s in stock as well. Oh, we've only got a couple of, we've got kits 2, kits 4 and kits 5 left of that. But again, with 15% off, that's pretty cheap. Yeah, we've got a ton of stuff in stock, some really, really cool stuff. Stop tempting me to purchase things. Jelly, I have to make a living, right? That's the whole point of selling products. I mean, to be fair, 15% off, not a single person has actually used the code yet, I don't think. So, you know. Do you know when you'll get MT New Copper Artisan extras? The MT New Copper Artisans are due to arrive in the new year. Salvan did send me the invoice for them yesterday, which we haven't addressed yet. I'll sort that out tomorrow. So I have had the invoice for it, so I do know they're being produced now. Or I think we'll probably have them in the new year. But yeah, I don't know if we will still have the MT New set in the new year because there's only a few base kits left. Yeah, there's only 3 of the base kit left. So if you are contemplating that as an option, I would suggest doing the buy now. And the other thing that we do have as well is we actually have one of the international kits for the CYL version of Copper available. If anyone's looking for that, just drop me an email. I'll sort that out for you. It's in the cart. You'll be getting monies for Noel. Yeah, when is that starting? Let me see if I can figure out when that's starting because I'm pretty sure that's. Yeah, starts on December the 26th. So I don't know if Sharon's created the page for it yet or not. No, she's just done BKRE, which launches on Monday, and I'm doing a couple of others this afternoon. But yeah, so it launches on the 26th of December. Does GMK Noel R2? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'll double check that Sharon's got everything on there for that, but that looks good. And then the other thing launching next week that I need to do today is the number 2 TKL, the key cult number 2 TKL. That's about to go live as well. And then there's some Wiki Studio stuff and other bits and pieces too. Did you say CYL international kits for Copper? Yeah, I have one Tactile Engineer. We had to order some extras for some customers, so I had to buy like a bundle. And well, I say we had to. I had a really nice conversation with a couple of people on our open day, and they bought in stock the CYL base kits, and they're like, "Oh, it's a real shame you don't have the international kits for these." Blah blah blah. And I managed to secure some extras from GMK for those 2 people, and I had to buy enough, which was to like cover the cost of shipping and things. So I had to buy 3. So I do have 1. So if you do want it, then Rack guilty. Rack is one of the 2. I didn't want to dox you, Rack, but yeah, Rack was one of the 2. So if you do want the international kit for CYL Copper Tactile Engineer, drop me an email and I will arrange that for you. I think it'll be £48, including Royal Mail shipping if you're in the UK. A little bit different if you're external to the UK, but drop me an email. I can figure that out if you do want one. Yeah, we can figure it out. Why is keyboards going so hard in the last month or two? Dude, I don't know. Like Christmas is usually the wind down time for us, and we tend not to have amazing things for sale. But like the live group buys right now, Divina Papaya, stunning set. Blot R2, amazing set. The GMK Classic kit. So these, if you've got beige anything, these or Dolce, these kits just slap. Especially the rubber hose one. That's so nice. That super nice. The Enso E, if you're considering buying probably the nicest looking ergo board, then, or in my opinion, I mean, look how beautiful that is. Where's the best colorway? I need to find the best. Look at that. Where's the good picture? There's a really good picture of the. There. Look at that. Look how beautiful that is. Just so nice. What else is good? GMK Hanglebait is live. If you want Hanglebait, that's live. The Nama, if you want the keyboard that has a clock in it, you can pick that up right now. I know that's stupidly expensive. I don't think we'll even sell a single one of those, but you know, you can if you want to. Coniferous R2, Cherry Love, Gorp is in pre-order. Don't know why the pre-order's showing in the group buy section. I have to fix that. And then we've got some amazing pre-orders right now. Monochrome Dolce, Gurakawa, still possibly one of my favourite sets of this year. I so can't wait for this to come in stock because I absolutely adore this set. The Latin, the Normie base kit specifically. There's so much good stuff. So much good stuff. Usually in summer going, oh my god, so much. Yeah, loads failed last January, didn't they? Maybe designers are hoping a bigger uptake in December versus January. So December and January are usually the two slowest months for group buys, and the reason for that is twofold. One, it's Christmas time, so people are buying Christmas gifts and they don't have much disposable income, and then I suspect in January they're paying off their credit cards from Christmas, so people tend not to have much then as well, and nobody's really going to buy themselves a 150 quid key set at Christmas when you have presents for everyone else to buy for. So that's why we see like a little bit of a downtick, and no one's going to buy their partner an 850 quid Wookiee Nama keyboard for Christmas with the clock in it, right? It's just one of those things. So yeah, I don't know. Like if you look at every single year for us, there is always a dip in our finances over Christmas, like in our cash flow over Christmas and January. Like we planned for that. This year has been particularly bad, but you know, it's still something that we planned for cash flow to drop and then hopefully pick back up. But the overall market is down, and people are trying new things and trying to do new stuff. So hopefully at some point it'll pick back up. But yeah, we'll see. Maybe I need to put the discount live on Discord or something like that to try and drag a few more people in. Right, okay, that is pretty much it for the stream. I know we've only been streaming for about 90 minutes, but I do need to crack on with some other work that I can't stream, unfortunately. So I'm going to head off. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I appreciate you just coming on and keeping me company whilst I fix this and open gifts from Creative and stuff like that. I will see you again super soon. Come check us out on Discord. Come check us out on Instagram. Always posting stuff there. Tomorrow will be a bit quiet because I'm not in the morning getting tattooed, and then I'll be in the afternoon, and then I'll be working remotely on Monday. If you do want to buy something and get it for Christmas, order it before 2 o'clock tomorrow if you're in the UK. Order it today if you're in the EU. Yeah. Okay. Gonna have to go now. Much love, folks. I will see you again. Have a really great Christmas if I don't see you. Oh no, I'll see you on Sunday for stream. We're going to do a big stream. We're going to do actually a load of giveaway prizes on stream as well. I have a big box of stuff that we're going to give away on stream, so do come and check out for that. We'll play marbles, and we might not even do a keyboard build. We might just rant about stuff and play marbles all night for desk mats and key sets and things. So yeah, come join us on stream for that, and yeah, I'll see you there. See ya.